What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video, and in this video we will be going over the top 10 LRs in Dokkan battle for the part 2 of the worldwide download celebration. Been pretty excited to make this video, and I think after I don't know actually how much time it's been, but I think I have a good understanding of both the units. I've been looking at tons of showcases, have tons of experience with the Gohan, of course, because I pulled him. But I've watched so many showcases on the Broly because I was very curious on how he is since I don't have him. And I have a very good understanding of how he is, and I think I know where I'm going to place him here. Before we hop in, if you're wondering why we have all these unopened or unused tabs here, it's just so the words of the units that are here that we have lined up ready to be used when we talk about them doesn't shown, because some of them like actually just give away who the unit is, so I just open tabs so it can cover the words up. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and hop in. Smash the like button if you're new, subscribe to my channel. We're on the road to 200 subscribers, and we've been gaining subscribers like crazy. Thank you guys so much for the support. I can't say it enough, man. And without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and hop in with the honorable mention. I didn't do this in the part 1 of this, for the part 1 worldwide download celebration with the Goku and the Broly, but I think it's actually just a pretty cool section to have, just to see who just missed it and the order I would have. So coming in at the first honorable mention, we have 2 honorable mentions here. Coming in first, in my opinion, is going to be AGL Broly. So still a very amazing unit, and obviously links well with the Tech Broly that we've gotten for part 1. But I mean, he's nowhere near terrible, but the characters that we've gone for the top 1 have just been so significant that he was unfortunately knocked out of the top 10, which is unfortunate. And also Jiren, in my opinion, is no longer in the top 10. I know that's going to be a shock for some of you, because I know you guys have him. Again, it's a unit I don't own, so I'm only basing his skill off what I've seen from showcases. I mean, I've watched a ton of showcases on every unit on this that I don't own, so I'm pretty confident with what I say here. He was very 50-50 with number 10, but I did decide to take whoever number 10 was, just slightly above him, just for linking reasons. Not that he links bad with people, just the person this guy links with has better units to link with, is I guess how to say it. But coming in at number 10 is going to be Year 9 Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. So once again, even though this character is number 10, as you see, he has tons of way to get up to number 1, which he will never be again until the day he easy A's maybe. But this does not mean that the units are bad. Like, don't judge that the units off where I placed them. Like, number 10 does not mean he's bad. This guy is still incredible. You can actually go pulling up. He is back here. He's amazing. I have the blue version pulled up because I wanted to talk about this. I mean, this is the main event of this card, obviously. Like, you're not just gonna have him in Super Saiyan the whole fight. This is what you look forward to. He has the target mechanic, which is a big thing I love to talk about, even though some people don't like to keep hearing me say that. The target mechanic is just such a big thing in this game, and it makes the difference if you win or lose a fight. But when you end up getting this, you're untouchable. He cannot get hit. The only way that this thing gets stopped is that AoE supers, which we actually have seen some AoE bosses with that new Broly fight. But yeah, I mean, it's still such a big team protector mechanic, and he's just still very strong. And the what I was saying about the links, when you are in base, obviously base is not the worst form, not the better form. You're Super Saiyan, so you do link with, we're gonna go ahead and point them out here, you do link with the Super Saiyan trio, pretty good, and then you link with Gohan, pretty good. So those 2 units just are very strong units. So when you link with very strong units, I just see a better result than Jiren linking with somebody. I mean, not really a good way to put it, but just what I'm saying. Obviously, all this list is going to be an opinion. This is not me saying this is the top 10. This is just an opinion. I just really want to show this like I did for part 1, and I think it was a really good video. It got so much support, so I'm just doing this opinion wise. So don't take anything too seriously. This is just my overall opinion on who I think is where. And then coming in at number 9, unfortunately, is the new part 2 LR Broly. I would love to see this guy have been better. Once again, he's nowhere near bad, but he's coming in at number 9. Very, very good defensively. He has that domain, and then when you revive, he also is much better. He is very, very strong unit, but I've seen him throughout all the showcases I've watched. I've seen him take a couple hits here and there, so I think number 9 is where I would say I'm comfortable with putting him. He massively raises for one tone on both, so if you're getting a hidden potential additional and stuff like that, he definitely becomes a much stronger defensively and stuff like that, so not too big of a deal. But I think overall, very, very solid, strong unit. And I think number 9 is where I would place him right here. And then coming in at number 8, this is probably shocking to see this guy so low, considering where he was just a few months ago in the 9th anniversary. Coming in at number 8 is, where is he? Is Intelligence, Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta. So before we show 5, 6, and 7, this was the hardest part of the video for me to make. 5 was so difficult to put over 6 and 7. 8 was so hard to put under 6 and 7. Like, this whole 5, 6, 7, 8 section is tied for me pretty much. So obviously I have certain characters over one another on the list because that's how I feel like they are. But if I could, I mean, I would have them all in like just one column, to be honest. I would just have them all in one, not column, all in one row. I mean, they would all just be together right there. It was so hard to make one over another, but we ended up making an order, which is probably not going to be agreed with by others, but once again, it's just an opinion. This guy is still incredible. Like, it doesn't feel like he's number 8 unit in the game because of how good he performs, but that's just where he lands. But obviously insane defensively with the 50% damage reduction. The guards, where's the guards? Gall all attacks after he revives. The revive is also not too bad to get off. It's pretty easy. Here's the revival. Where is it? Oh, here it is. The 77% or ally when it's KO'd. So this line is also very strong. So he's not the one that needs to die after receives 5 attacks or more in battle. So it's not too difficult to get. And obviously becomes very strong when you get it because you get the guards for that turn after you revive. So very, very strong. He puts up numbers too. He puts up numbers. So very, very strong unit overall. Obviously, once again, does not feel like he's number 8, but that's just where he had to end up landing. And then coming above him, this was the main thing that was hard to put. Like, it was so hard to pick Vegeta or Goku over one another, but it's Tech UI Vegeta, Tech UI Vegeta, Tech UI Goku, 1, 2, 3, 4. He is incredible. We have the MUI form pulled up, obviously. When you're in the state, it would be hard to pick a spot right off the top of the head, but he's definitely like a top 5 unit. When you're in the state, he's definitely like a top 5 unit, maybe even top 3. He's so insane when he's in the state. I mean, all the counters do like 7 million damage, and especially when you crit, you're just doing so much damage for free with all the dodging and stuff. This guy is incredible. and it was actually so difficult. Like, I keep saying it, but it was so difficult to put over Vegeta. And the reason why I ended up putting him over Vegeta, it was just the linking wise. He links with MUI Goku, 7 out of 7, which is such a huge thing, because then you have this rotation where you're not getting hit and you just having dodge, because the domain also puts 10% dodge for everybody. So now this guy is pretty much untouchable. So it's just such a big rotation, and was the only reason I had to put Tech UI over Vegeta. So obviously not in a way, I think he's so much better, but just that rotation, once you get that rotation, it's so strong. Where's the music, by the way? Coming in, hold on, where is the music? Oh, there is the music. Coming in at number 6. This one was also pretty difficult to do. With number 5, I didn't know who to put over who. It's gonna be LR Cell Max. So I know a lot of people probably have him higher than I have him, but it's just all from my experience, to be honest, of what I've experienced with these characters. I've seen him just take a lot of damage on a super, and maybe I made a bad play on all the situations that I've seen, but obviously offensively wise, there is not an issue at all. He blitzes the bosses and actually sometimes is annoying because of how fast he kills them. But that target skill right there, 999% defense. I have never seen him take damage with the target skill up. And then he just blows the brains out of the boss offensively after he can't take damage, and he protects the entire team. So it's so stupid, and he really should be better than number 5. He honestly should be top 5 now that I'm starting to think about it, with that rotation. But I mean, this is what I made. This is the list I made before I dived in, so I'm not going to make any last minute decisions. But very incredibly strong unit, barely misses the top 5, very close, to be honest. And then probably obviously coming in at number 5 is MUI Goku. The reason I put him here, once again, that 7 out of 7 linked rotation, you don't see nothing like that. The damage, the dodging, the counters, it's so broken. And then obviously you have that revive, this one right here. Where's the places where they revive? Like, why is the lines different? I can't find it. All right, where's the revival? Where's the revival line? If HP 77% or less, here it is. Revive just 77% HP recovered when the character are at. No, like, this is not it. Doesn't say it. Am I tripping or something? It should be recover 77 or blank whatever HP. I can't find it, bro. But he has a revival. It's super easy to get off, and it actually is such a strong mechanic. And then obviously you have this. He has guaranteed dodge the turn after the revival skill, which is so strong. HP is 77% or less at the start of attacking turn. Character's attack turn. Revives with 70. Oh, is it just he just does it? I thought there was like a restriction on dodge or something. Maybe that was his free. Oh yeah, it was his free, so they actually just took it out. I actually didn't know that. Now that I know that, that is very interesting. But his revive is very simple, obviously, now that you see it. But he pretty much can't get hit. And obviously, I hate to say it again, but the 7/7 out of link rotation is so powerful. So that's the reason I did take up Goku over Cell Max. Not too big of a deal. I mean, once again, if you have any opinions that you want to change, like if you want Cell Max over him or something, just comment down everything down below. Most likely responding to most comments unless I don't have something to say about it. But I'm always looking at the comments, so comment down below. I'm gonna see it. Just let me know your thoughts, anything you want to change about this list. And then coming in at number 4 is going to be the Part 1 LR Carnival Tech Broly. This guy is a monster. Once again, I have the transform state pulled up. In the base form, if you're running 2 of them, the movie bosses team, you just get to set up 3 rotations because you're pretty much not taking damage with the base Broly with that 90% damage reduction up front. So it kind of just allows a free 2 free turns just to like kind of set up what you want and stuff like that. And then when he transforms, he becomes this insane offensive defensive unit here, and he's incredible. He's incredible. The damage he puts, he just blitzes events, man. Such a strong unit, and he barely misses the top 3 right under it. And the top 3 units, everyone here is insane backup step away. I know some of you, especially judging off the comments of the last ranking video I did, are very big on this guy being number 1 still, but it is LR Beast Go On. So yeah, obviously he was number 1. I mean, obviously I didn't do a video on the list at the time, but he was number 1 for quite a while until Worldwide Download Celebration. Things changed, and he's all the way down at number 3 now. But once again, he's insane. The damage reduction everywhere. He takes no damage, especially on global, because you don't have the big fights yet. Obviously, I can't wait to test those out. But on global, he can't take damage. And on JP, he's still amazing defensively, offensively crazy. And then of course, the target mechanic is such a good skill to have for any character, man, and it makes such a difference in the fight, whether you win or lose. So he's insane, and he comes in at my number 3. And then coming in at my number 2 spot is going to be the LR Super Saiyan Trio. Yes, they were just number 1 on my list literally not too long ago, part 1, but I think that they're already knocked off. Obviously, this is the big line I love to highlight right here. The 77% defense to all allies. It's so dumb, and it's just such a strong mechanic. And you actually literally just see newer or older units start to become good. Like these guys right here. They are actually like runnable units now, because if we go ahead and check them out, obviously this is not a video on them, but raises defense, greatly raises defense. This is infinitely stacking defenses for the whole fight. So say it's a longer fight and you got to build up with a certain unit, or I mean, you get time to build up with this unit. Let me back out real quick so I can get back to them. You get this guy gives for a longer fight time for them, the Super Saiyan 3 and Super Saiyan Vegeta, to build up. And then when you get into the longer fights, the defense to build up, and then he's giving this buff. And then the super attack right here is also giving that defensive buff. It's insane. I mean, it's very, very strong. Very, very insane. And he just makes older units good again, which is such a strong mechanic. And then obviously, the only one that wasn't put up yet, Super Saiyan Gohan is my number 1 unit of the Worldwide Download Celebration and Dokkan in general. I have this pulled up. If you were wondering why everything was pulled up, honestly, I recorded this video, I think, for 21 minutes, and I go to upload this video, and the recording was only 16 minutes long. So the whole video pretty much had to be scrapped. I mean, I could have just re-recorded it, but it took me so long to record all that. So I missed so much footage at the end of the whole entire top 3, which was so unfortunate. But so I just redid the entire thing just so I can gather my thoughts and confirm some things. But this guy is such a strong offensive unit when you're in Super Saiyan. You see this guy build up, and one big thing I want to talk about, because some people say he's not number 1, or he's not even like top 5 or something. I've seen some crazy remarks on Twitter and stuff like that. And then when I look at certain showcases, I've been seeing a couple people put him in slot 1. But the thing is, this guy's not a slot 1 unit. He's not just this big defensive guy like Beast or something that can just go in slot 1 and carry the team. This guy, Super Saiyan Gohan, is a slot 2 unit that's insane offensively and decent, pretty good defensively after you super and stuff like that. I mean, obviously, you can't just run out there and take a Go Frieza hit without super in slot 1. It's not a smart play. It's a really bad play. So I've seen things like that, and maybe that's why people think this guy is not too good. But in slot 2, offensively crazy, good defensively, and then obviously the big standby. Very insane defensively. You're pretty much not taking no damage. And then you get this 258% attack when you activate the finish skill with this right here, and you have the opportunity to hit the boss. So say you're moving into the last phase and you have the full standby ready, you get the opportunity to hit the boss before they hit you. And this, I've seen it one shot so many people. I've used this guy so many times. I've watched tons of showcases, many times I've run this guy. I've ran him many times. He will one-shot the boss. If you get enough orbs, he will definitely one-shot the boss. That's an insane mechanic to have, just to get into a phase and just kill it and end it and call it a day and win the game. It's a very, very strong mechanic, and to me, that just makes this guy #1 in the game, because you have this strong offensively powerhouse backing up the Saiyan trio in slot 2, and then you stand by, let Saiyan trio do their thing, and then just blow them. Pause. But you just blow away the enemy. You just take all their health away. Even if you like miss a couple orbs maybe and don't one shot them, you're most likely getting over a 50% attack, 50% HP away from the boss, or 70%, but you're gonna take a major chunk out of the boss's HP, and it's pretty much a game-winning mechanic. So I think he's definitely #1 in the game. Let me know all your thoughts down below. Obviously, I will be looking at every comment. Once again, I mean, if you comment, I will see it. I'm not no celebrity. I'm not busy or nothing like that. Obviously, if you message me during the day, I might not see it, because I obviously, well, not obviously, but I am in school, so during school hours, maybe if you comment, I might not see it, but I do check my phone very, very often throughout the day. So once I see the message, I will respond, and trust me, I will see the message. Once again, I'm not a celebrity. I'm not busy. So message any thoughts you have, anything you would change. Let me know your thoughts. Thank you guys for watching. Smash the like button. Subscribe to my channel if you're new. We are all on the road to 200 subscribers. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Peace.